what color it is. It's parade time at the Oval of Excitement, Glade Speedway. 38 years in the making this year in 2001. We appreciate the good folks from the St. John Ambulance, both Petty-Kodiak and Salisbury divisions, donating their services here this afternoon. The capable and well-trained volunteers who will rush to your home should you be having a problem. The good folks from the St. John Ambulance. Fine history they have, and a fine history here at the Speedway. Been here since 1964, looking after all that good stuff that they do here at the Speedway. That's the vehicle we hope we never have to use here at the Speedway. Towing service this afternoon provided by Trent Blaney Towing out of Salisbury. 24-hour service. Your vehicle will not be able to go. Need a push, a tow, or any something. Trent Blaney Towing. 372-487-55. We'll get you the 24 hours a day. Mike, Jesse Rogers on board the cleanup truck this afternoon, driving the big Dodge diesel. Looking after the cleanup chores. We appreciate him and his good folks there. Trevor McCabe, the first hour Sunday drivers this afternoon in car number 75, had an exciting year here last year, sliding across the infield. Got a few dents and bruises. Car number 60, Mike Weigel this afternoon. He'll be doing double duty in both the Sunday Warriors car and the straight stock division automobile. Car number 65. Scott Moody on board the 65. And car number 87, Rod Dimone on board. Bob Prosser in the 5. In car number 50 this afternoon, Jason Powell for the Sunday Drivers Division. The car number 11, Marty Dumas. In car number 11, and I think I got it right, the Technique Motorsports automobile, also sponsored by Technique Motorsports. Car number 4, Scott Hinwood, celebrating big number 29. Many happy returns of the day from Mom and the whole family. Car number 6, our reigning street stock point champion, Timmy the Pooh Layton. Beautiful new bronze and gold paint job in that machine this year. Car number 55, Perry McMacken and Pat Allen share the duty. That machine. Car number 29, a brand new driver, a lady behind the wheel, 17-year-old Amy Tingley. The Flower Power Grocery Getter Escort Wagon, number 29. Car number 69 of the car store. Brent Steves on board, and a beautiful new sportsman car, the Hughes Auto Body machine, number 31 for Freddie Prosser. From the street stock division, hard charging Charlie Lewis in the 2, the Dunham Brothers Speedy T&L Construction Automobile, and a reigning sportsman champion with his race queen on the side, car number 6, Terry Charters, the Ripley's Auto Sales Hub City Auto Paints machine. Car number 50, out of Quality Collision, Dan Duke. That automobile, car number 58, Mike for the Marshall Captain's machine for Steve Potter. 7 years. Good to have him back on board here again this year. The rest of us do not have quite that amount of service, but a familiar sight, yes, an institution here at Glade Speedway. Ken Brace throwing the flags once again. I'd like to remind you, if you just arrived from the Speedway, canteens are open and now serving, both at the West End, turn number 1 canteen, and of course beneath the tower here as well. Lots of hot golden lights, whether you like golden delicious French or the pit entrance. And we'll start the first heat off in clockwise fashion. On the point. Jason Powell on board 65 and Scott Moody. Honda seems to be the weapon of choice in this division. 6 starters for a 10 quick laps around Speedway. Automobile of Perry McMacken, your early race leader, with the 50 automobile, 7 to put Jason Powell in the second slot. And McCabe now to 75 up for third, Rudy in fourth with 65. Jeff Jones on board the 88 and 17 automobile. Up top, Casey trails the field. McMacken, your leader at the stripe, second time by, 2 down and 8 to go. Strong lead for McMacken in the 55 machine. Switched over from the Ford automobile last year here in this division. Switched to Honda this year. Once again, Honda seems to be the weapon of choice in this division. Not exclusive, but certainly the weapon of choice. Stretching out the lead on a quarter track now for Perry McMacken in the 55. Second place, Powell in the 50. As McMacken continues to lead. First event. First winner. Here at the Speedway. Cross lines are up, indicating halfway. This time by or 5 complete. 5 to go. This time by Sunday Drivers event. Four-cylinder hard-charging automobiles. For second position, Powell in the 50. The Game in the 75, and Moody now moving up in the 65. Mechanical flag being given. On the 75. McMacken, your leader in the 55. Powell second to 50. Wes McCabe being given a signal by the starter, Kim Brace. Early fuel coming from the 75 machine. Reason for the meatball flag for young McCabe in the 75. This time by McMacken has this one in hand, and he can hold it together another 3/4 of a lap. Perry McMacken. Challenge now for second spot as Moody looks on the outside of the 50 of Jason Powell. Now Moody looks to the inside of turn number 4. Checkered flag is down. McMacken takes it home. Powell for second. Moody for third. The 75 of McCabe and the 88 machine. Jeff Hume in 5th position. So your top 5, McMacken, the 5th in the 55, the 50 of Jason Powell. Rounding out the top 5, Jeff Humes. First winner in 2001. Make a welcome here at the start-finish line as he picks up the checkered flag for Winifred Burnham, our assistant starter. He'll smoke the tires and take a quick roar around the track. Perry McMacken at Victor Lane. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. McMacken, the second-generation driver, his mother drove Speed here last year in this division. Made a switch to Honda over the weekend, over the winter rather. Track cleanup crews surveying for debris from that first round of excitement. Right here at the Oval of Excitement, Perry McMacken in Victory Lane. One more time, Perry McMacken in the 55, a race winner, first win in year 2001 here at the Oval of Excitement, River Lane Speedway. Start, the ball gets the break, and Amy Tingley, the rookie, gets caught sleeping on the draw in the 87 automobile. Make that the 29. 87 is your leader, Rob DeMoe. Bob Prosser up for second. Gardner in the 9 up for third. So Amy Tingley, the rookie campaigner, young 17-year-old young lady driver from beautiful downtown Albert County, goes from the pole to the rear of the field in short order. Bob DeMoe in your leader. Bob Prosser now being challenged by Gardner on the outside. In the 9 takes the better of it, and Prosser will maintain the second spot. Prosser led the points for some races here in the year 2000 season, and they mix it up a little bit. Gagnon in the 9, the 69 automobile. You're not seeing things. The 29 is yellow on one side, blue on the other. Rob DeMoe, 88 Honda automobile, your race leader. Bob Prosser second, the Chevrolet Celebrity. The lap out for third. Makes the move on the line of Dave Gagnon. Gagnon back to fourth. And Tingley rounds up the top five. Halfway flags being shown this time. As the ball in the 87. 5 to go this time. Challenging just about the time the white flag comes down. Steve should be right up on the rear bumper of Rob DeMone. DeMone, your race leader. Steve's in second, Prosser in third, Gagnon in fourth, Tingley in fifth. Time by. We are 8 laps complete. 2 to go this time by. He's down, 2 to go. The 69 automobile takes over the lead. I told you it's going to happen at the time the white flag come down. Sure enough, Brent Steves, your race leader, Rob DeMone, has been demoted to second spot. Bob Prosser in third. And the 9 automobile in fourth. For Dave Gagnon. Amy Tingley in fifth. White flag is down one more time around. Just a quarter track for the 69 of Brent Steves. Checkered flag this time by Steves. Becomes the second win of the car store entry. DeMone for second. So the 69 automobile will go to victory lane. Brent Steves in that car store number 69. So Rob DeMone, who led for several laps, will be settling for second spot. Bob Prosser in third in the Chevrolet. Honda number 9 for Dave Gagnon in fourth, and Amy Tingley in the Escort wraps up the top 5. Speedway number 12. Mike Kyle is making an appearance at the Speedway. New Monte Carlo body on the 12 this year as they unload over in the garage area. Add to the field of late model sportsman drivers. So the 69 of Brent Steves once again in victory lane for the official picture taking ceremony. Together on the outside, can't quite do it as Tim Layton pulls him down the backstretch. Chevrolet versus Chevrolet making 3 at the top. Mike Palmer Jr. in the mix as well for 58 machine as Wiggle hits it around to Monte Carlo, number 60. Wiggle spins the number 60 Monte Carlo out of turn number 4 down to the harm's way, tries to refire, get it back in the fray one more time. While Tim Layton pulls away, it looks like 2000 all over again. Deja vu, Tim Layton in the lead. Here we go. Multi-time feature winner from 2000. Your race leader, Charlie Lewis in second. Mike Palmer Jr. is third. And Kevin Price now trying to move up into the fray in the 39. Was turning some pretty good times in practice this afternoon. And the track will warm up throughout the afternoon. Stick a little better as the afternoon goes on. So Wiggle got his work cut out for him trying to catch up to number 60 Monte Carlo. But a half a track behind the leader, and Wiggle takes it around again at turn number 4. Light hits the well, he did it all over again. Late your leader. Battle for second now. Mike Power making some excitement on the outside, the 58 machine, as he puts the move on Charlie Lewis. Mike Power Jr. by half a car down the backstretch for second spot. 5 to go this time by. We're halfway. 5 complete and 5 to go as Wiggle heads to the garage area. Top break for Mike Wiggle. Some suspension problems, I suspect, on the rear of the number 60 Monte Carlo. So Wiggle has gone to the garage area. Your race leader, Mike Power Jr. in second, and Charlie Lewis in third, and a steady Price and Freelon in fourth position. It's an all Chevrolet battle here as 4 Chevelles go at it in hot pursuit of each other here. Tim Layton, your race leader, in the 6th, once again in turn number 4. Less than half the distance to go. Popsicle sticks will be shown next time on turn number 4 as Ken Race waves the 2-to-go flag. We're 8 complete this time by 2 to go, the 10-lap qualifier. 8 down and 2 to go. Tim Layton in command in the 6th, Mike Power Jr. Too little, too late. Can't quite get up and deal with the 6 of Tim Layton. Charlie Lewis fence off Kevin Price in third position. White flag is down one more time around. And we'll call this a distance for the street stock competitors. The Rock'em Sock'em traveling sideways thrill show. The street stock division here at the Open Excitement River Glade Speedway. Checkered flag this time for starter Ken Race in turn number 4. And Layton will take it home for the win. Tim Layton, the multi-time feature winner and the reigning point champion. Layton will take the honor lap around the speedway as Chicken Burger. Now is your opportunity. It is available in both canteens. Lots of cool Pepsi and Coke, bottled water as well. Of course, coffee and hot chocolate too if you have a little chill this afternoon. Lots of other delights as well. Canteen is open and now serving, and our courteous staff is waiting to serve you now in the canteen area. 694. Roll call that one again. Corey Eagles, your first race leader, Tom Lane, the 23, is like pursuing the area third into the 10. Les Lavergy, the reigning point champion, relegated to 4th spot, having a hard job to hold on to that one. As Duval gets by in the 11 and now Wiggle into 60. Slipping, right to the rear of the pack. And the is for the lead between Tom Lane, the 23, Corey Eagles in the 79 automobile. And now Tom Lane is hooked up and hot on the mail, the 23 machine, your race leader. April very solid for him, third. Doing battle with Wiggle in the 60. Position. Does he have time to catch Tom Lane in the 23? And you were past the halfway mark. Just 2 1/2 laps to go as Tom Lane trying to become the first Sunday Warrior winner in the year 2001. Wingo in second. Leon Allred, a lap in arrears in the 50. White flag, 1 to go, this time by. April Berry in the 10, looking for his towards the outside of Leon Allred. 30 right in 4th position. It'll be a checkered flag this time, turn number 4. And flag is complete. Enjoy second spot. Corey Eagles in the 79, April Berry in the 10, Marty Dumas in the 11, round out the top 5. So the Duckmobile will go to victory lane. The 20 is honor lap around the Speedway in the BLR Racing. B&H Auto Body number 23, the Duckmobile. So Tom Lane will pick up some of the family and head for victory lane for the official picture-taking ceremony. Once again, if you'd like to have a picture of your favorite driver or an action shot here at the Speedway, they have them at the Pit Canteen weekly. And of course, we have pictures over there from the banquet from last fall and some season pictures as well over in the Pit Canteen. You can pick those up after the racing program. I'd like to remind you as well, you are certainly welcome to go to the first 3 racing programs on the 2001 schedule are Sunday afternoon 2 o'clock events. Then on June the 10th, we will switch to the 6 o'clock Sunday evening schedule. Volunteer work of the Salisbury Lions Club. Dan Duke on a point, Hubert Cormy outside the front row. Charters and McKenzie, row number 2. Charters and Glasser, row number 3. 10-line qualifier, green flag down, we're going racing. Quickest of the quick here at the Oval Excitement, the late model sportsman division. Dan Duke, your early race leader. Bob Charters, someone in trouble. Mechanical problems in that automobile. He falls back in the back. Kerry Charters in the 6th moves up for 2nd spot. Battle for 3rd now. With Ken McKenzie on the inside of the 4. The Pontiac for Hubert Cormy, 0-3 outside. Dan Duke in the 50, your race leader. Point the Chevrolet Lumina to the front of the field. Kerry Charters in behind the Pontiac Grand Prix. Right-hander to the garage here. He hangs in there. And Dan Duke continues to be in the battle for 2nd now. McKenzie on the inside. The 6 of Kerry Charters on the outside. There's a side-by-side battle with McKenzie getting a spot in turn number 4 as they both got loose in the 3-4 turn. And now through turn number 2, McKenzie solid in 2nd spot. From halfway flags up this time by. Quickest of the quickness. Leading on complete 5 laps. Half of the distance here. We are 5 down, 5 to go. This time by. 5 laps complete, 5 to go. First of 2 qualifiers for the late model sportsman division. Dan Duke, your race leader. Right now on the rear bumper of Dan Duke. McKenzie is knocking on the door. Kerry Charters now. Solidly in 3rd, but looks like he may be falling back a bit, or the other 2 cars are pulling away. Duke, your leader. McKenzie in 2nd, Charters is 3rd. Dan Duke in the 50. The Valley Collision Service automobile of the car length, and Dan Duke will take it home. Fending off a hard-charging Ken McKenzie in the 85 machine, Kerry Charters home for third. Freddie Prosser in fourth. Looks like Bob Charters will home in fifth, and the dejected Hubert Cormier in the infield area with heating problems in the 03. Applause for your first late model sportsman winner in the year 2001. Dan Duke takes it home in the 50. And by the way, this car is still for sale. The price, however, may have gone up in the last 10 minutes, but it is still for sale. So if you're interested in going late model sportsman, this is a proven winning car. Dan Duke, part of the Racing Brothers team. Car number 50, Dan Duke. This afternoon, switch from Oldsmobile to Chevrolet. Car number 15, Buzzsaw Dan Burke, the UAP Napa Quaker State Automobile. Car number 12, Mike Kyle. Second year of competition, beautiful new Taurus body on that number 12 machine this year. Dan Burke on the outside. Pair of Chevrolets in the front row, pair of Fords in the second row. Mike Kyle in the 12, Jim Dunham in the 44. Turn number 4, green flag down, one more time for 10 quick laps for Gold Racing. Arrived after the driver's meeting and after practice time had been completed this afternoon. However, Burke and Waterman lots of practice time in. If you were here early in the afternoon, it was just one extra race going on in between Steve Potter and Kerry Charters. As the Dunham takes it around the 44, caution out of the Speedway, and I believe that's our first caution of the afternoon. So Jim Dunham draws the first caution of the year 2001, goes in the record book for that feat. Kyle also takes his spinner and puts it back in competition one more time. Caution out on the Speedway. Green 4, turn green is playing one more time for Going Racing. Second winner here, the year 2001 here in the late model sports division, as he tries to pull some distance on number 3, Steve Potter. Shakedown cruise to the 12 of Mike Kyle, the 44 of Jim Dunham. Trying to cruise to victory here. The late model sportsman qualifier number 2. The 2 to go signal, given this time that popsicle sticks are up. 8 complete, 2 to go this time by. Now Dan Burke trying to win his way past lap traffic, puts Kyle lap down in the 12 and goes to work on the 44. Jim Dunham. White flag this time by. Final time, but of turn number 2, headed down the backstretch. On turn number 4, Dan Burke, Buzzsaw will take it home. Steve Potter for second. the auto lap around the Speedway. Steve Potter coming home in second. And by the way, congratulations going up to Steve Potter and wife and family on the birth of their new daughter, Jennifer, 3 days old. And static start once again, Sunday Drivers Division. Green flag is down, we're going racing. And Lloyd Newt's a little problem on the line getting away. But a beautiful set of numbers on that 21 automobile. Little smoke pouring for the 21 of Lloyd Lutz at the rear of the field. Little valve seal action going on there as the 55 of Mackin trying to make it 2 in a row here. He picked up the earlier win. First winner here in the year 2001. Terry Mackin, the 55, your race leader. The 15 automobile for Jason Powell in second spot as he tries to fend off the 65 of Scott Moody. Moody, a little flip there in the 65 machine, losing a little ground through the 50 machine of Jason Powell. The 21 car has been beatballed. I don't mean the kind you eat with your spaghetti either. It's the guy that says, hey, you're going to the garage area. Leader trying to make it 2 in a row as we approach the halfway mark here. On turn number 4, 5 complete, 5 to go. Sunday Drivers crash and burn division. Four-cylinder crash and burn division. Terry Mackin, your race leader. Jason Powell in second. Scott Moody now up for third. Trevor McCabe in the 75 and fourth. Casey in the 17 in fifth. The first two-time winner in 2001 here at the Speedway Chapter and flying down and Mackin takes it home. Super run for 50 of Jason Powell in second spot. Battle for third now as McCabe mixes it up in the 75 with Moody. McCabe takes the spot. Tom Casey for fifth. And the 88 machine for Jeff Humes home in sixth position. Number 55. Hey, maybe win enough from them. Well, I'll be all right, folks. Don't mind me spending $1 million with all the family in tow. All the little, mid-size, and big Mackins over to join in all the festivities. Let's hear it one more time for Perry McMacken, the 5 machine in victory lane.
How can we get through the rain, though?
Very carefully.
The racing in the rain.
That's all right.
Wait.
I'm gonna go out in a minute and I can't see anything from here. Can't see anything from here.
Put the thing. Put the wipers out there.
No, I should have just stayed out. It's not raining that much anyway.
Not
Hey,
now.
Joe. Oh, what the break.
Steve's in the 69 up for third spot as we are 5 complete and 5 to go. 6 down this time by 4 to go. Rob the ball. That machine to a race leader with Bob Martin. Tingley now takes the spinner into turn number 3. Tingley gets the grocer getter number 29 straightened out, tries it one more time. And the ball almost up on her rear hatch. In the 87, your race leader, Bob Prosser. About 12 or 13 car lengths back in second, being challenged now by Frank Steves in the 69. Steves moves to the inside. It's quick work of Bob Prosser. Look for Steves to be strong in that 35-lap feature. 8 laps complete, 2 to go this combine. 8 complete, 2 to go. 87, your race leader. One to go this time. White flag is down as Tingley goes a lap in the rear to the leader. Rob DeMole, the 87, the leader. 69 to Frank Steves in second. Bob Prosser is third in the 9. Dave gone out in the 9 in fourth. Final time on turn number 4. DeMole will take it home to win. Brent Steves in second. Bob Prosser is third. Got to put Dave on home in fourth. And I believe Kirsten will pick up 5th position. Fries, onion rings, as well as hot dogs, hamburgers, and of course the famous RGS chicken burger. Lots of Pepsi, Coke, and bottled water as well. Of course, hot coffee and chocolate, hot chocolate rather. Hostess chips, ice cream sandwiches, and other items as well in the canteen area. Both canteens open and now serving, both beneath the announce tower and in turn number 1. And if you are new at the Speedway this afternoon, clean restrooms are provided for your comfort and convenience at either end of the Speedway grandstand, both in turn number 1 and turn 4. We appreciate your cooperation in their care and the use of the refuse barrels throughout the property. Once again, should you need to return to your automobile this afternoon, please make sure you check in with the gate attendant. They get a special stamp, so you'll be allowed to re-enter. Slow on the brake, gets nailed by Kevin Price, and Wheeled had no place to go, smokes the brakes, trying to slow it down, but everyone remains pointed to the front. Timmy the Pool Aiden trying to make it 2 in a row, working on a grand slam again. As he loses the back stretch, Mike Fowler Jr. up to challenge, just broke the clock early and is as well. Mike Fowler Jr. the 15, sliding out of turn number 4. Ranking in 2 packs as Leighton is your leader. Mike Fowler Jr. trying to get. And 3 times good now for third position, trying to do it in the 39 of Kevin Price. Mike Wiggle in the 60. a junior in second spot. Kevin Price has now moved up to third. Mike Wiggled in fourth. And Charlie Lewis out of front and charging this afternoon rounds up the field. Less than 1 to go this time with turn number 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. Power now takes a final swat at the leader. Checkered flag this time by late Fakenal. Mike Bauer Jr. all over third bumper. Third to be decided. Looks like it's going to be Price Wiggle in fourth. And charging Charlie Lewis brings the Dunnett Brothers Plumbing and Heating Machine home in 5th position. Rear quarter window. Of course, the Layton team gets the award for the largest race car hauler. You gotta check that out. Way down, just outside of turn number 2, and check out the big rig that the Layton crew hauls that machine with each and every week. Here he comes the line. 2 wins on the afternoon, working on a grand slam. And as he slams on the brakes, let's have a warm round of applause for the Albert County driver, second generation behind the wheel. Let's hear it for Timmy the Pooh Layton, your race winner, 2 on the afternoon. Number 2. Leon Allward and Dale Somerville, the next road. Scott Hemwood and Mike Wiggle round out the field. 10 lap semi-final qualifier. Sunday Warriors crash in third division. Corey Eagle stops the early lead, but Tom Lean in hot pursuit. Remember, Tom Lean, the 23, went to victory in the qualifier. Would like to make it 2 in a row here this afternoon. The pace in the 50 machine. Some problems on that automobile. Tough break for the 50. It looks like he may be headed back to the garage area. Corey Eagles, Tom Lane, and 60. Mike Wiggle. Marty Dumont running in 11th spot, 5th spot rather, car number 11. And now a challenge for the lead. Tom Lane looks to the inside of the 23. Can't put it together. Eagles pulls him down the back stretch. Lane now looks to the outside this time. And now to the inside of turn number 4. Lane in the Duckmobile looking for racing room once again on the outside. Eagles closes the door this time to the 1-2 turn area. Mike Wiggle right hot pursuit in the purple number 60. April Berry also involved in the 10 machine. Eagles cannot block both paths, and somebody's going to get by. There goes Wiggle on the inside. Lane gets turned around after making contact with April Berry. It takes a lick and it keeps on. And Lane right back in at 6th position. Halfway, flags are up. Never a dull moment here at the Oval Excitement. Mike Wiggle, your race leader, Corey Eagle from the 79 in second spot, could not protect both lines, and Wiggle got by the inside. April Berry now has stepped up to 4th position, as Tom Lane has slipped back after that altercation at turn number 2. And Wiggle now trying to put some distance on second place Corey Eagles. Eagles now moves around the outside of the left car of Leon Allward. Allward way off the pace, mechanical problems on the 50. And Mike Wiggle now stretches it out. Wiggle doing double duty here in both the Sunday Warriors and Street Stock division. Strong run in the 10. Currently in third and looking to take over second spot from Corey Eagles. Marty Dumont as well in the 11. Solid run. The techniques machine. flag. Regal will take it home for the win. Corey Eagles for second. Narrowly nipped on April Berry for third. Marty Newmoff in the 11 for fourth. And the 23 of Tom Lane works his way back up to fifth position. Mike stopping to pick up his dad, Eugene, as they make their way over for the picture-taking ceremony at the start-finish line. Semi-final qualifier number 1. Dan Duke on the inside. Terry Charters on the... as these drivers quest the 2001 Point Championship here at the Oval of Excitement. Green flag is up, anticipating a start in turn number 4. Late final sports division. Duke gets the start in the 50, snaps the lead quickly, and Charters now trying to work his way back on the outside. Ken McKenzie, the hard charger right there on the inside, moving that forward into the battle. Second spot, Terry Charters in third. Bob Charters in fourth and Bert Cormier in fifth as Freddie Prosser trails the field in the 31 machine. Late model sportsman qualifying action, and Dan Duke trying to make it 2 in a row here this afternoon with 85 of Ken McKenzie all over his rear bumper. Now up in the mix one more time. Terry Charters in the 6, looks to the outside, can't quite put it together. This time by Dan Duke, sending off a hard charging Ken McKenzie. McKenzie now Kiss will look one more time on the outside, now to the inside. Duke will take it home. McKenzie has to settle for second. Charters for third. Bob Charters in fourth, and Bert Cormier rounds out the top 5. Dan Duke brings it back to the line one more time. Second win on the afternoon. Feature after all, so we may see Brad McCabe yet this afternoon in the 75. 10-lap semi-final qualifier. Otter on the inside, Burke on the outside. Green flag is up and down, and we're going racing. 4, checkered flag. This time Burke will take it home. And Buzzsaw will go to victory lane one more time. Potter for second. Kyle and Dunham round out the field. And we have a Sunday Drivers 35 lap feature coming your way just momentarily. The 35-lap contest for the Sunday Drivers Division. On the point, make a welcome here this afternoon to car number 50, Jason Powell. On the outside, he won several features last year. It's been a hot winner this afternoon as well. In the double nickel machine, local driver Perry McMacken. On the inside of row number 2, driving car number 75, his dad runs the 75 in the late model sportsman division, Trevor McCabe. He thought the car was going to run away, so he didn't want to get out. I told him he was so pretty, all the girls want to look at him. In car number 65, Scott Moody. Driving car number 17, I believe this is his first run here this afternoon in the 17. Make welcome Tom Casey. Driving car number 21. No, this is not the Wood Brothers entry. This is Lloyd Lutz. And I've been calling somebody else all afternoon. Car number 88, Kerry Anderson. First time in 10 years behind the wheel, he tells me. This guy's been a winner here this afternoon already. Driving car number 87, make welcome Rob Damone. Now this young lady's after my own heart. She drives an Escort and she's a Tingley. I married a Tingley and I drive an Escort. Make welcome 17-year-old Amy Tingley. On the outside, the Quirk 5, Bob Prosser. Driving car number 9 this afternoon, beautiful prepared yellow machine for Dave Gagnon. Driving car number 66, his first voyage this afternoon, Chris Kierstead. How many Fords? One lonely Escort. Hey, it ain't over till it's over. Driving car number 69, he was hot in both heat action. Watch for him to be strong to feature Brent Steves in the car store number 69. Driving car number 51, new driver this afternoon, Allison Wilson, the Ford EXP. Make it 2, Greg. On the outside, car number 84. Mike Larkin, another second-generation driver here at the Speedway. Where'd the station wagon go? It's gone, bless you. Gone but not forgotten. Driving car number 7, Raymond Steves. Gentlemen, prepare to do battle. 35-lap feature for the Sunday Drivers Division. The entry-level division here in the crash and burn class here at the Speedway. Extra points and cash on the line and 2 Fords in the field. We're off and running like a herd of turtles. For the Sunday Drivers Crash and Burn Division. And Perry Rebecca will lead lap number 1. 1 down, 34 to go. On the road in trouble in 87 off the pace here in turn number 1. The Raymond Steve coming early in the 7 machine, parked down the front. Turn number 3. So Raymond Steve's in the 7, parked down to turn 3. As they go clockwise around the Speedway, turn 2 now becomes turn 3. That's where Steve's has come to rest in the 7 machine. Tradition in this class, reverse the direction. They have been running in a clockwise fashion. Now we're turning to go counterclockwise. We'll line them up and try this one more time. Of this 35-lap Henson sign feature. All brought to the good folks among the Henson Signs. Whether it's a sign for your office, business, or your automobile, Henson Signs can do it. Green flag now, one more time for the standing start. Travis Caledonia going headed down to make sure he got to the Speedway okay. And now, unfortunately, Larkin has headed into the garage area. Terry McMacken, the double nickel machine, looking for the grand slam, but Dave Gagnon is on the move. 50 machine of Jason Powell has retired to the infield area. Powell in the 50 has come to a halt in the infield area. 35 lap main event. Sunday drivers division all driving to the line. Terry McMacken, your leader in the 55. The 9 of Dave Gagnon in second. I believe the 66 automobile is now in third position. Chris Kirsten, his first run in that machine. On the moment, 87 also out of the solid run. Here comes the 69. He is on the move. Keep your eyes on that 69 of French Tees. That is a hard-charging automobile. Checked up just a minute. Steve just nailed him and gets the black flag from Steiner Ken Brace. So French team headed for the garage area. Black flag for this event after nailing Bob DeVoe in the rear front mid area. He was running really strong in that 69 machine, but today has ended with a black flag. Terry McMacken looking for the grand slam this afternoon. Double nickel, second generation driver, Terry McMacken, your race leader. White cab machine for Dave Gagnon in second spot. Number 9, Dave Gagnon in second. course, the field once again will reverse direction, back to the way we started, in a clockwise fashion. So tough break once again for Lloyd Lutz in the 21. There's black flag from an earlier. Once again from the static start, getting all set to go. As Burnham returns the tower, green flag is down, we're going racing. Double points on the line in this 35-lap feature. Double points in. Perryman wants to take home the lion's share of this as he leads this event. Of course, the field is tightened up now, and Glade has a shot at him in the 9. 9 cars remain on the track. Perryman Matthews, Dave Gagne, Bob Prosser, your top 3. Number 4, as he attempts to hold off a hard-charging Dave Gagne on the white cab number 9. Now up to 3rd in the 66 machine, and a super battle going on between Rob DeMone and the 87. Bob Prosser in the 5. Takes it home for the win on the 55. Gagne has to settle for 2nd spot. Double dollars and double points on the line as he takes his honor lap around the Speedway. 3 in a row this afternoon for Perryman Matthews. We'll get a chance to converse with him as he heads back to the start-finish line. Have a couple of words with him. Once again, a young second-generation driver, Perryman Matthews, picked up a couple of feature wins last year as well, and started off with a bang in 2001 with this 35-lap feature event, plus the Grand Slam, picking up heat in semifinal as well. As he exits his car, let's have a warm round of applause. Your Grand Slam 35-lap winner, Perry McMacken. Starts off 2001 with a bang, picks up the Hanson Sign Trophy, Mama Pat and all the family on board. crew on board. As Winifred Burnham takes the pictures, we'll pop over and get a couple of words with mother and son here. Congratulations, Grand Slam winner, 35. That double points, gotta love it.
You better talk to her first.
Well, she has something to do with this, right?
Of course, he's taking after his mother, and I told him how to race these races today, and he's done it, and I'm very proud of him. He's #1 in my books.
Way to go, Pat McInhurst, little boy, Perry. So one round of applause for them one more time as we go street stock racing. Division, Timmy the Bull Leighton on the point, charging Charlie Lewis outside the front row. Here comes street stock. position as he picks up his heat, semifinal, and feature event. Several years here. Tim, other than a paint job, what did you do this thing over the winter? Because it's still running pretty freaking good.
Not a whole bunch. Dad painted it and we put an old motor in it. It was 79 full drive, so.
The only bad mark, I guess, on last year was you came to the Outlaw race and you puffed the engine.
Yeah, we had an old motor there. It was cracked and we didn't know it and we built it and oh well.
Those things happen, right?
That's right.
That's racing. Okay. Congratulations once again. Let's hear for Tim Layton, the second generation driver. Grand Slam winner this afternoon. 3 victories for this number 6 Chevrolet. Corey Eagles will have the pole position for the Sunday Warriors feature. On Marty Dula in the 11, working the inside, lose a little ground through the 3-4 turn as Corey Eagles works the outside into 79. Mike Weagle on the move already, he's moved up from the rear of the pack. Crash and burn division, tire screeching action here. Pressure from Marty Dumas as the 45 machine falls off the pace. Dale Somerville crippled the 45 machine. Looks like he's headed for the garage area. April Berry gets down. Into turn number 3. Dula right on the high side. Hanging it right out there, that Volkswagen number 11. The spot from April Berry. Legal into 60 now, up to second spot. Berry for third. Corey Eagles in fourth. And Tom Lane in fifth position. Excitement. And Weagle now trying to make it 2 features in a row, goes to the inside. They go 3 wide outside of some will make contact. This is going to get hairy. Marty Duba in the 11, your race leader takes it high, wide, and handsome out of turn number 4. Weagle in hot pursuit in the purple number 60. April Berry continues to ride in 30 and 10. Lead right there, so it's Henwood in the 4. Marty Dumas, your race leader, with Weagle putting the pressure on. Weagle now, this time looks to the outside. He's trying to shortcut it, but now he shortcuts the turn. Down the backstretch, trying to force Dumas high. Weagle now, working the 60 to the inside, laying on it, trying to take over the lead, can't quite put it together. Now a move again by Weagle, cuts it down on the the Sunday Warriors as they come up on the 50 machine. Allward now takes it wide, and the car's trying to split Allward into 50. And that gives Weagle a solid run to the top spot. Never a dog here at the Oval of Excitement as they come out of turn number 4 one more time. Mike Wingo, Marty Dumas, April Barry in the 10. Trying to make it 2 features on the afternoon in 2 different ways. Oh, gets it loose this time. Solid battle here. April Berry, a solid third going as she pulls some distance on Corey Eagles. Eagles going high in the 79 squad. Almost left the goal for Tom Lane, the 23. It's Scott Edward trails the field. 5 to go this time by 15 complete and 5 to go. Glade Speedway. The purple number 60 leads them by one more time. Final time down the backstretch. Gingerly through the 3-4 turn area. Out of turn number 4 for the victory. Wingo will take it home to a last minute charge. Can't quite put it together. This gentleman here showing me a race of it. I promised him before the race started this afternoon I'd get his name right, so he kept it up front all afternoon so I could keep saying Dumas, Dumas, Dumas. Super, super run, Marty.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Car looks like it's extremely well prepared.
Yeah, it is, and it's working very well for me.
And this is basically your first shake.
It is actually, yeah.
Congratulations, Super Red. You put on a fine show this afternoon.
Thank you.
Let's hear for Martin Dumas, car number 11, as he heads to the garage here. We'll get a couple of words with the winner here momentarily. His first division. Man could get run over here without even trying.
Trying to kill myself.
You got chrome illusion paint in this thing?
Oh, why? Does it look trying to shiny?
Well, it changes color coming to the turn.
That's good DuPont paint.
Well, there you go. Anyway, back to the battle. We just stopped Marty Dumas because, like, you guys put on one heck of a show.
Good race. He did a good race there. I just figured I'd give something for the fans at the end there, see if he could beat me, but couldn't do it.
Way to go. Congrats, let's hear for one more time. 2 features this afternoon for this young driver, Mike Wingo, in car number 60. Anticipating the start on the backstretch. Dan Duke on the inside. Reigning point champion Terry Charters on the outside. 25 laps for the Hanson Signs Trophy. They've warmed up the engine, warmed up the tires. The lead on the quick is going to put that car forward, going to racing. Dan Duke on the inside, Charters on the outside, side by side, door handle to door handle to the 1-2 turn area. 25 laps to get the job done, but nobody wants to wait on it. We're going racing. Off the pace once again. 0-3 machine headed to the garage area. What a tough fight for the McDouche area driver. Chires now takes over the lead. Gonna spoil the Grand Slam for Dan Duke, who picked up the heat and semi-final. This is the point round. This is where Chires wants to take it home and defend his title. 2,000 point champion trying to repeat final sticks this time. We're 23 complete and 10 to go this time live. 23 laps complete, 2 to go. This time out of turn number 4, the white flag will be displayed one more time around, and your reigning point champion trying to put yet another feature victory in the can here this afternoon. Down the backstretch, past Mike Kyle, working the outside for the final time of turn number 4. Checkered flag is going to be for Terry Charters, 85 McKenzie for second and 50 of Dan Duke for third. We're going to bring the 85 of Ken McKenzie and the 50 of Dan Duke to the line. Right with you. I got no brakes. Okay. Your top 3, ladies and gentlemen. He picked up a heat win this afternoon, then a semifinal. Looked like he was going to be yet another Grand Slam winner this afternoon. Didn't quite have enough for them in the feature, did?
No, ran all right about halfway through, and then we started to get way too loose to race like we had to race to be where we were, so we had to give up a little bit. But nevertheless, everything went very well today. This is the first time I've been on the track in competition since I think 99 or 98. So I had a super day, got to hang out with the guys again. Ken and the 6 car, Terry, did a lovely job, great racing, and really happy with the day.
Looks like you didn't get too rusty working the pits the last couple of years.
Well, it's a lot easier than this.
Okay, let's hear from Dan Duke, your third place finisher. Got to get over here and get a couple of words with Ken McKenzie. He battled all season long last year trying to wrest the point title away from Terry Charters. I got to ask you one question. You dealt with the 50 for quite a while. If you could have got around him early, did you have something for the 6?
If I had a little bit of something that would stop the car, yeah, the brake pedal goes right to the floor.
Yeah, when you come line, you said no brakes. You had nothing at all?
None. I was dragging my sneakers.
Let's check the sneakers out.
Okay, you want to look?
Are they Acura sneakers?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay. So the Precision Acura machine comes home in second spot. I guess this afternoon, Terry Charters proved why he was the 2,000 point title winner as he knocked yet another one. He's done a lot of work in the car. You've gone from a Chevrolet to a Pontiac. Looks great, Terry.
It's all brand new, right from the ground right up.
And it runs just super.
Well, I'm glad for that. Today was the first time on the track.
We saw a lot of good racing this afternoon, but if the fans had been here about an hour for race time, one of the best races was you practicing with Steve Potter.
Yeah, well, we put on a little bit of show.
You guys got pretty serious out there just practicing.
Oh, we're out here for one reason. That's to push the cars to their limit.
Okay, way to go. Let's hear one more time for Terry Charters, the 2,000 point champion, your winner this afternoon. He picks up the Hanson Science Trophy on behalf of Pat and Shelley Rogers, the entire staff of Glade Speedway. We thank you for attending the racing events here this afternoon. Look forward to seeing you next Sunday afternoon. Until then, I am Cyril Howe, your race track announcer, wishing you a good night and a safe journey home.